Welcome to the book reading program of 3ABN Australia Radio. Does your faith need a boost? Do you think that miracles only happened in Bible times? Think again. Compiled by Remnant Publications, the book Get Ready for a Miracle recounts true stories that prove that when we step out in faith, God displays His power in undeniable ways. Here is our reader, Harold Harker.
This story is entitled The Right Fit. Matthew 6:8 says, "For your Father knows the things you have need of before you ask Him." I was rushing to the airport to catch a plane. When I turned in my rental car, I popped my GPS, which I use wherever I go, out of the suction cup that stuck it to the window. The rental car attendant came to the window and gave me my receipt. Running late for my flight, I rushed off. About the time I walked into the airport, I realised I had left the suction cup stuck to the window of my rental car. I would never catch my plane if I went back to get them. I knew I just had to say goodbye. Oh well, I told myself, but I still felt sad because I used my GPS a lot. It was an unusual model, so it wouldn't be easy to find a new holder for it. The next day, during worship at the church with our pastors, I mentioned that I'd left the suction cup for my GPS in my rental car. Of course, they'd never send it to me, I said. Our associate pastor spoke up. "That is the strangest thing. Yesterday I went to the Goodwill store and bought a suitcase for $2. The only thing in the suitcase was a suction cup for a GPS. What are the chances that would fit my model, I thought? The suction cup has to snap onto the GPS, so just any old holder won't work." Despite my doubts, when the associate pastor brought the holder to me the next day, it fit. What are the odds that my friend would buy a used suitcase and find a GPS holder inside? What are the odds that I'd even mention to him that I lost my suction cup? What are the odds that the one he had would happen to fit? It was one of those once-in-a-million occurrences that God uses to show His love for me. A reflection on this comes from Desire of Ages, page 330. Our Heavenly Father has 1,000 ways to provide for us of which we know nothing. Those who accept the one principle of making the service and honour of God supreme will find perplexities vanish and a plain path before their feet. This story, called The Right Fit, comes from Doug Bachelor. He's the speaker and director of Amazing Facts, a media ministry based in Roseville, California. His sermons are broadcast on TV and radio across the United States and internationally. Information can be found on the website amazingfacts.org.
You've been listening to the book reading program by 3ABN Australia Radio, featuring Get Ready for a Miracle. For more information about this book, visit remnantpublications.com.